My name is Jalil Machichi. I'm working with ATR for something like 11 years now as a ground and simulator instructor. I started to be interested in airplanes. I was 8 years old, and I just kept that track and flight path up to the end to today fly airplanes and teach people how to fly airplanes. Mostly three ways. Through the militaries, including the Air Force and the Navy. The second is through the National Flying School, ENAC, here in France, École Nationale de l'Aviation Civile. And the other person getting through the whole courses, paying for everything, and fulfilling the requirements and the training by it or herself. Okay? Military, the advantage, it's free of charge. You guys are paying for these ladies and gentlemen training with your taxes, same as me, okay? The problem is you need to sign up a contract up to 10 years, all right? And of course you need to get through the necessary steps, physicals, sport, and whatever technical and behavioral selections. But once you're there, we will learn you how to fly up to the end to drop you into operational life. At the end of this, when your contract will be over, if you still want to continue to fly, this time for a civilian career, you will just have to go through a few things. Spending the necessary money to get through type rating, ATR type rating, for example. But you know how to fly. You flew very interesting, very performant, very fast airplanes, okay, in a military operational environment. Good, that's the first step. Second, l'École Nationale de l'Aviation Civile requires you to follow a normal school, high school courses, at the end of which there is a concours, okay? If you're selected, you will integrate this school for something like 4 years, as far as I remember, okay? And you will be, at the end, trained and ready to go through airplane type rating, ATR type rating, for example. The third way to do it is on your own expenses and your own time, getting through all the necessary steps, which are basically two of them for whoever wants to be a civilian pilot: theoretical training and practical training. That's it. Any type of orientation may end up with a pilot career. You don't need to be a physician, you don't need to be a mathematician, okay? But it is advised to get some kind of math and physics courses, but just follow normal orientation at school to properly understand what's trigonometry, so to understand what are the laws of physics and chemistry, for example. Open-minded, flexible, willing to learn, and to, question everything, maybe to change behaviors. I think we could start with something like this. Human contact, meeting people, dealing with human matter, okay, to try to match a technical and operational environment, and leading these persons to be released to fly commercial airplane, basically. Watching the world running clockwise, okay, whatever, morning, daylight, nighttime. This is something I like very much. Getting into many different places and meeting people. Of course, I'm very much interested into designing airplanes, certifying airplanes, testing airplanes. The best advice is to follow a normal school courses up to the end.